Hello everyone, today we are going to see how we can test our local web API using the Postman web app. So as we already know, it is easier to test the Postman, it is easier to test the APIs which are already hosted on some server rather than debugging them, because debugging requires a lot of skill to just go into the code and figure out what's going wrong. So we can debug our APIs via either Swagger or Postman. So here I'll be using Postman web application. I won't be going with the normal Postman app because Postman app would occupy a lot more storage onto my system, so I won't be going with that process. So this is the Postman web and this is the UI, how it looked like. So I have a collection here which is task management, and the request which I am going to test is the login request. This is my API code, and this is my users controller which has the login method which is of the post type. So I want to test this and debug it also. So in order to debug it using Postman web application, we need to have Postman agent installed into our system. So for that we need to download it, and the URL for downloading it is this is the URL, Postman agent. So once it is downloaded, you can check it in your search bar. So there are multiple options. It is for Mac, Windows and Linux. So as per your system you can download it from here. So this is for Windows and Mac and Linux. So yeah, I have Windows, so I downloaded the Windows one, and in order to check it I'll go to the search bar and just type in Postman agent, and here you can see this blue color Postman agent. So you just have to click on it as you would open a normal app. So this one, so if you just click on it, it would be in the execution mode, and in order to check if it is executing or not, because it won't open any UI for it, it would just run in the background. So you can see here, if there is a tick before the desktop agent text, that means it is running mode. Or you can go to the taskbar and check in here Postman agent. It will also tell you that okay, Postman agent is currently in running mode. Okay, so I have put in my local API URL here, and how do I get it? So you would see when you execute it, you would see initially this now listening on this port, which would let you know that okay, this is the port number on which your API is currently running locally. The other way to check it is you can go into launchsettings.json file, and there you will be able to see it. Okay, so let's get back to my Postman web, and this is the code which I want to hit. So I'll just click on send, and ideally it should return me a token, something like this. Okay, so because here it is calling service and my service is returning a token. Okay, so let me hit it here and let's see whether I'm able to or not. So I click on the send button and it's in execution mode, and yeah, here you can see my debugger has hit. If I click on continue, so yeah, it returned me a token. So this is the way you can use your Postman web to debug your services. These are the methods from which you can choose your get method, put method or post method, whatever is relevant to your code. Okay, so that's it. The most important thing to notice here is you need to have an postman agent which would help you perform this due to the CORS policy. Alright guys, thank you for watching.